Hi everyone, my name is Rajan Singh and I'm the founder of CourseBrew. CourseBrew is an online platform which intends to make learning extremely engaging and simple. Today in this demo video, I'm going to demonstrate how to create a course on our platform. So let's start with the homepage. It's coursebrew.com. So you go there and create a login. If you have been there earlier, just sign up and then you'll see this page. You need to go to the teach link here and click on that. Once you click that, you'll see this page where you have this box with create a course title and the plus button. You click on that, and once you click on that, you will see this page which describes the course creation process at a very high level. I will not go into the details, but it's a simple process where there are 5 steps. The first 4 steps, you basically put in the information and create the raw material for the main course. And then once you're done, the 5th step is where you actually put it all together and create the course structure. That is actually the course creation. That's the final step in the course creation process. And then you go publish it. Once you click on this page, start creating course, you will be taken to this page where you can see there are multiple tabs. For sake of simplicity, I am using a course which I have already created. The first tab is where you put in all the course details. You can put the course name, category, etc. I will not go into each one of them. They are fairly easy to understand. I'll just highlight 1 or 2 which are really critical. There is one option of private course. Do not check it. This is only meant for a scenario where you want the course to be accessible to only a limited audience. As an example, if you have a class of 30 students and wanted them to be able to take this course, that is when you would want to click that. So for most instructors, leave it unchecked and that's fine. The other thing I want to highlight is the emails. There are 2 emails we are asking for. One is emails for sales notification. This is where you get a notification every time a buyer buys a course, and we would recommend that you use an email which you use for accounting or anything where you do kind of housekeeping. The email for communication is the one where you will be getting notifications, important notifications. As an example, any learner asking a question will come to this email. We would strongly urge that you put an email which you check fairly frequently so that you can be responsive to the needs of the students. The rest of it is fairly easy to understand. So let's move to the next tab. On this page, we are going to be uploading the lectures to the library. To be very clear, we are not creating the course. We are just making the lectures available on the CourseBrew platform, which later on we'll be using to create the course. So there are 3 options. One is you could upload multiple lectures, which is the most common scenario. So let's say you have 50 or let's say 30, 40 video files on your hard drive. You could just drag and drop them here, and one by one they will get uploaded. Then you have the option of doing it individually, and then you could also, after you're done with uploading either individual or multiple lectures, you could just go and you may want to reorder the sequence, or you may want to change the lecture name. That is what you can do using the 3rd option. One more thing you might want to just notice is on the right hand side is a library. So as and when you upload lectures, you can see them on the right hand panel, and you can play them, replay them to check if you got the right video. If you want to delete them, you could do them right here. The next option is adding downloadable files. On this page, you can create tests, and each test can have multiple choice questions. You can have as many questions as you want. Just to do a demo, let me say create test, and when you do that, just need to change the test name. So as an example, it could be testing concept of databases. This is given a random name, but you could choose any name you want for the test. You can add the questions. There are only 2 things I wanted to clarify. One is, once you're done with the test, if you want to have another question, just click on add another question. And finally, once you've added all the questions, you can decide whether you want to keep a threshold for the learner to pass or fail. So here I have 1 question. I could say, okay, I'm putting 1, so which means they have to get that question right to be able to pass the test. And later on, we'll discuss what is the implication of that. So once you have created all the tests, finally you go to edit course map. And on this page, as you can see, this is where you actually end up creating the course. So here the way it is organized is you have chapters which cover broad topics. Within each chapter, you have lectures. A lecture would cover a very specific topic. And in between, you might want to insert the tests. And these tests would typically test would be for diagnostic purpose, not for evaluation. And wherever you have set a threshold, as an example, you have said the learner needs to get at least 4 out of 5 questions right. If the learner does not meet that hurdle, you can actually create a course which that particular learner will get if he flunks the test. If the person gets all 5 right and he passes the threshold that you have set, the person will go to the next lecture. So in this case, if I take this test 1, JavaScript Basics, if I flunk, I get this lecture 1.1. If not, I directly go to lecture 4. The way to add lectures is just to click on this add lecture, and you can choose the lectures that you uploaded earlier. Just choose any one or multiple ones. You could choose 2 of them and just add, and they get added. If you wanted to add a new chapter at the bottom, you can just say add a chapter and give it whatever chapter name you want. So I'm just saying test chapter and click enter. And then you could just add lectures. So I'll just add 1 lecture to demonstrate. And once you're done, you proceed to publish. And then after that, you just need to accept the terms and conditions and click the publish button. So this was a 5-step process which you have to follow to create a course. We have tried to keep it fairly simple and yet powerful. Just in case you have questions or something is not clear, please feel free to write to us. We'll be glad to respond. Thank you.